Alright, Japan, we've got singing statues, boys turning into Japanese monsters, a hero who is also a voyeur, two girls on their misadventures, and an isekai world filled with people with animal ears. Is that all you've got?
Where's my drink? Bitch, what are you doing?
Well played, Japan. But seriously, these anime series are no joke and are just weird on a whole different level. And so here are some weird and cringeworthy anime you should check out to get a good laugh out of your day. First up is Seko Boys. They are sculptures that are in an idol group who is managed by a young human girl. It is up to the new manager to bring up the new idol group to fame. These four busts are new to the entertainment world and their prosperity depends on the college graduate who is also new to managing statues. The boy band is made up of very realistic statues that makes the series so much more fun to watch. We meet Saint Giorgio, who is the holy soldier, protective leader, Medici, the fresh-faced pretty boy, Hermes, the guy of suave worldliness, and Mars, who is the bad boy of the group. They basically function like any other human being, such as owning apartments, having throbbing veins, having the ability to sweat, and being very expressive using emotes. With their top-tier vocal talent, these idols have undoubtedly made their mark on history. Now we're turning boys into Japanese monsters. Japan sure knows how to make things crazy. This series involves three young boys who are turned into kappas, a type of Japanese turtle-frog hybrid yokai that lives in bodies of water, usually causing mischief to people who pass by. This series, called Sarazanmai, is a coming-of-age, fantasy, magical realism kind of story. It is where three middle school students are transformed into kappas by the self-proclaimed prince of the Kappa kingdom. These three boys are friends who have joined together to fight against an evil outer empire. They are an organization that controls society via its ability to manipulate people's desires. In order to release these innocent people from these blockages, the boys must reveal people's secrets. And while it sounds like your standard good versus evil, these boys will have their secrets revealed as well. And they are quite dark. Let's just say that trigger warnings will be involved. Punchline. Viewers follow Yuta, our protagonist, as he unravels the mysteries surrounding the house he stays in. Guided by a cat spirit named Chiranosuke, Yuta has to master his spirit powers to protect his housemates. There is a villain group attempting to end the world and the girls at the residence will be in danger if they are not protected. The punchline of the series is that if our protagonist sees a girl's underwear 2 times in a row, humanity will be destroyed by a meteor. To be honest, the first few episodes will not be great as it seems to just have lackluster comedy. The characters are just not really that unique, and it's the common character types we have seen from other anime series. But once you hit episode 5, I can guarantee that it gets better. The characters are given a backstory and have some sort of development, and you will start to understand the story better. So you can check that out for yourselves. Pop Team Epic, the misadventures of two 14-year-old girls, Papuko, the short and an even shorter temper one, and Pipimi, who is tall and much calmer. This animation brings the 4-panel comic to life and showing the random antics made by the pair of sisters. Pop Team Epic is a work of art for sure. It's got inspirational characters, great character development, thrilling action, romance, clever thinking, and so much more. Just kidding. You better prepare yourselves for the honkiest random humor to ever honk. We follow skits that make no sense and sometimes very outrageous. Fans of strange and offbeat humor will find something in Pop Team Epic. It is essentially a mega tech demo with memes. It basically goes through a dramatic storytelling that gives endless hours of hilarity with all kinds of possible art styles. It pokes fun at the anime cliches that is anti-art and anti-comedy, making it a dreadful piece, but that in itself is why it is so perfect to watch. Dog Days. What can I say about this besides there being another male protagonist being isekai'd into a world filled with furries? The world is actually an alternate Earth who is inhabited by beings who resemble humans, except they have animal ears and tails. It's safe to say that our protagonist is a little bit of a furry. Our protagonist, Sink, is staying at a country that is facing potential defeat and is about to be conquered by their enemies. This is why the Princess Millie summons our hero to participate in a war to save the country. The war is not exactly what you think it is. Usually war means going into battle using weapons and stabbing people, but this war is very particular. Think of it more like a game show where you can get hurt pretty seriously. Other than that, no one really dies and there are no tragedies. Sure, there are tensions between the animal kingdoms and the princesses, but they are cats and dogs, so it's a little bit of a cliche. But it's really wholesome as to how Sing truly wants to help the kingdoms reconcile with each other and make them all good friends again. Magical Shopping Arcade Abenobashi. The nutshell that is Magical Shopping Arcade is about two childhood friends, Arumi and Sashi, who is transported to an alternate world of science fiction, fantasy, dating sim games, and American movies. Sashi has a strong passion for collecting, role-playing, games, and sci-fi. Arumi is a sensible child who likes to point out the facts and speak out against the ridiculousness of the worlds they are put into. Each world is essentially manifested by Sashi's otaku interest. And being the eccentric boy that he is, the worlds they are forced into are also a little off. Their quest to return home is not achievable because Sashi does not want to go home. That is the sole force driving the two protagonists to new worlds. You would have to watch the series to see why Sashi does not want to go home. It's a little bit of a sad thing. Basically, there is a plot, and if surreal comedy is something you enjoy, go watch it. First Love Monster. Okay, this one is a little controversial. We've got a girl and boy in a series called First Love Monster, so there's bound to be romance. Our female lead, Kaho, arrives at the dorm, but then a truck comes out of nowhere and out came her savior who prevented her from being unalived by a truck. This is the moment Kaho falls in love with the man, but before they can get into a conversation, he leaves. Kaho searches everywhere for a lead on the mysterious hero, and when she finds him, she learns that he is only in the 5th grade. Yet, why in the ever-loving hell does he look 17 years old? Only the devil knows why. Essentially, this is a romantic comedy with slight hints of criminality, but the series serves more as a way to spread the word of bishonens again. Albeit these bishonens in First Love Monster are not at all age-appropriate to be called pretty. And here are some honorable mentions. Bo 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 bo. Seriously, try saying that 3 times in a row. Umaru-chan, Aki-kan, Gintama, Saiki K, and Hinamatsuri. They're all within the category of weird AF anime series that will get some laugh out of you, hopefully. If you're gonna check out any of these series, let me know in the comments and I'll let you know my favorite moments. If you liked any of the anime I have mentioned, drop a like and subscribe for more anime content. So until next time, thank you for watching and have a good one. Bye!